Okay, second lesson, if you use the commentary on the PowerPoint that's uploaded onto Teams, you'll see that there's a film synopsis for the imaginary film Emerald Bay. So on that film synopsis, what we need you to do is to look at the keywords or highlight the keywords in the bottom of the sheet, and then if you can use each of those keywords to create individual spider diagrams. So you can either do this on the sheets that's been uploaded and print it off, or alternatively you can do it electronically if you want to, or you could just do it on a piece of paper and then bring it in to your next lesson. So down at the bottom of the sheet, that's down here, the film synopsis. So on there we've got things like the main characters. So we've got Matthew Black, we've got another character, strange name, we've got Magenta Harari, we've got the other main character, we've got Dr. Dream, and then you've got other keywords on there that you might consider important. So you've got things like an explosive adventure, we've got things like a nuclear disaster area, we've got things like a tranquil paradise, we've got they're marooned on an island, and so on. So we're looking for the keywords first of all. Off there now, we need to create a series of little spider diagrams. So it's a process of word association. So for instance, if we had Matthew Black in the top left hand corner here, it could be, what do you think Matthew Black might look like in your film, or who might you want to play that role? So he might be tall, he might wear jeans, you might want Will Smith to play him. He might have a stubble, he might have a ripped t-shirt or something like that. So you'd write them around the outside. If you got to a nuclear disaster area, it might be, obviously you might have a mushroom cloud, you might have fire, you might have an explosion, we could have debris, we might have dust, the fallout, you might have the hazard sign. So you're trying to think of keywords associated, or words associated with the keywords that you selected. So finally, if we had Dr. Dream, you know, if we went for the stereotypical nemesis in a film, it might be doctor, so it could be female actually, but it might be somebody who's, let's say, in a lab coat. They might have some disfigurement on there, they might have some kind of mutilation, I don't know, they could be part cyborg or something like that. So you would write these around the side. Now the idea about doing this, if you explore this, it should take around about 20 minutes to do it properly. The more keywords you have, the greater the variety of ideas you have. So the idea is then, we would then, if we're coming up with an idea for our film poster to do the surface graphics, we might say, well, I want to include an explosion, and I'm going to have some kind of fallout taking place, but I'm going to have the actor Matthew Black in there, and he's going to have jeans, he's going to be tall, and he might be, if it's an action film, he could be carrying some kind of weapon. So we're going to use these keywords to give us some inspiration for our surface graphics. That's the reason why we're doing it. Okay. If you get this done within that time, because obviously if it takes you 20 minutes, then you've watched the video as well. If you've got some extra time within the lesson period, make sure you've finished your analysis of the Evan Almighty film poster.